Hello everyone, JinLair here, back with the next game. We're gonna have loklok, the person who won it for us in the final game last time, even though to be fair it was not clean. But hopefully his TVZ is gonna be better than his TVP. From what I've heard from most Terrans, they prefer TVZ to TVP, which is a complete opposite for me. Did that just rhyme? Well, I just accidentally Dr. Seuss my way through life, I swear. I make so many accidental rhymes, it's ridiculous. I just rhyme without trying. Almost made another one. Now, we don't have anyone that's confident, then I will play if it's against a Protoss that is not known to be a cannon rusher, or possibly a Terran. If we have no one else, then I'll proxy against the Zerg if need be. Or I could try out my build in my Reaper build on Zen, even though I don't think I will because I haven't had enough practice with it, and also I haven't actually played a single game with this modified version of it on Zen. So I'm definitely not confident with that. I mean, let's put it this way: if I lose with it, my team's gonna be like, "Oh, you should do this, you should do this." I mean, guys, I played bad. I knew I was gonna play bad because I haven't practiced with this build. So I'm not gonna do a build I haven't practiced with. I need to at least know like the possible outcomes of it. And it's actually very much map dependent, the build I'm working on. Yeah, but GTKung versus a gold Terran. Even though it's not hard for me to believe loklok's a gold Terran. He's definitely have to pull something crazy up his sleeve to beat GTKung, of all people. Member of Risen. And that is PT Hero. I actually don't know that clan. I've seen it quite a bit, though. I've seen the name quite a bit, but I don't know what the PT stands for, and I also don't think I've seen it in CTL. So far, everything's going standard. So, yeah, that's Renegade. Okay. Renegade is the one that's streaming, and JinLair saw his Heroku. Huh, I didn't notice that. When you're building the hatch with the skin looks like a infected probe. These guys look really cool as well. Also, the thing I really like about it is the fact that you can see them on like a screen. And honestly, I should really do this more. I always forget that you can actually just click, and it will like kind of hover over the unit. It's not as smooth moving your camera like this. Blah. Orbital. It's gonna be immediate mule. Not immediate. Up there we go. No hatch. This isn't. There are actually a few maps in the map where you can do like an eBay or like a bunker block if you would want, because like the fourth base location on some maps is like very bad. Like Ephemeron, for example, is like a very annoying fourth base location to take, no matter where you put it. And I think Nightshade might be another one of those maps. I can't think of it off the top of my head of the fourth base locations, because not only do I not play on it, but like the third base is already annoying as it is. And also, just the most annoying thing about the map that a ton of people have talked about is that you can't see in the fog of war because it's so dark. That is not good. You don't want to lose a Reaper to one Ling. Trading a Reaper for a Ling is not good. If you kill a Ling and get away, that's good. Baneling Nest, 2 bases. The question is, how many drones are we going to see? reactor's not actually that close to being done. I actually personally would have loved to have seen him build a tech lab, because that tech lab would have been finished around the time of the reactor. Because that reactor was like halfway done. It's taken quite a bit of time. He's got starport coming, and he's got 6 links. The problem is he's just got 1 marine. And he's making 14 more links. This is kind of one of the problems, even though it's not actually that much of a problem right now. He's trying to search for the overlord, and it's not there. This I feel like is a bit of a mistake, though. You're making banelings like wicked far away. He's got another round. I mean, it's not going to really matter too much. But I mean, like, he's not going to see it if you're like right here, so might as well bring them up there. He's going to start with the wall off, and he's going to start attacking. He's going to see them. Didn't react to it at all, and that's going to be GG. 2 Hellions are not even close to enough to deal with this. Another thing, don't ever try to save your SCVs. Because that will happen. I've learned that the hard way far too many times, to the point where I never try to save my SCVs anymore. And yeah, that's GG. You have a silver player up against a GM, and they can't win it from this point. With 1 Hellion at a time, this many Lings, and this many SCVs. And he was going into Fusion Core. And this is something that a lot more Zergs should do. Far too many Zergs play 100% completely macro, and if they face cheese, they just completely lose. And as a result, they're like, "Oh my god, BCs are overpowered because it's impossible to kill someone quickly." No, you can pretty easily kill them way before they get to BCs, especially if they're not reacting. But I mean, Loklok's a gold player, 2-2. We got one of our bad players out of the way, so we're not in as bad of a position as it might seem. So GG, well played to GTKung, and see you guys in the next